Hey everyone, it's Germain Lussier from Slashfilm.com. I'm here with
Eisenberg from Cinemabland.
And we just saw the first, well not the first, we saw 26 minutes of footage specially edited by Tim Burton from Frankenweenie, his second movie that's coming out this year. It is a stop-motion animation film, his first solo directorial one, based on a short film he did when he was very young.
One of his first pieces of work, actually, at Disney.
Yes, Eric, what did you think of what did you think of 26 minutes of a short version of Frankenweenie?
I thought it looks actually. I thought I was really impressed with it. I thought there's some really funny moments. My favorite thing about it, and this comes from being a real big fan of stop-motion animation, is that I really love that the kind of animation isn't perfect. Mm-hmm. You can kind of tell that, I mean, because otherwise, why not just make it CGI?
Yeah.
And so, like, the animation's really cool. I love the references back to kind of classic horror films.
A lot of them.
And like, and it's not exactly like this short film. In fact, they've changed it quite a bit. But the changes that they've made, I think, are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really. I was familiar with the short film in that it's Frankenstein, and you get that, but it seems like that's the first third of the movie.
Right.
And so far, the marketing really hasn't revealed where it goes, and that's really what I got. And Burton sort of it becomes something. I was always worried when I watched all these things. I'm like, really gonna watch like an hour and a half movie about like I don't want to see like a stop motion black and white Frankenstein movie, even if it's Tim Burton. But where the story goes after that has this like whole other scope
and a really completely different twist and turn. Yeah,
and it makes it much bigger. Yeah. Like oh now I see why it's a feature length film.
Like basically what we saw is from pretty much the first two acts. It seems like they cut it up right before they started the third.
Yeah, exactly.
And like what they're building up to the third act seems really cool.
I'm sure when the next trailer comes out, it'll have it in there.
Yeah, probably.
But just in case for now, this is still really early. Movie to come out until October. We'll sort of not say what it is. But it's very cool. I think I'm trying to think what else I thought. I mean, without saying what that is.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil it. I mean, because if they don't spoil it in the marketing, then it's kind of like to walk in with that fresh.
Exactly. But they do. The nod to old horror, cool. I mean, the character's name is Victor Frankenstein, like in the thing.
He's got a friend named Edgar
Igor. Yeah, and there's there seems like a lot of the supporting characters are really cool. The town, there's a lot more like politics to the town, politics to the school.
It's like there's a scene where they kind of establish, because it takes place in a town called New Holland, and they like have these like all the kids in Victor's class are kind of these weird, like there's this ghost face girl who like stares into the camera and just kind of talks like this, and it's like there's one that looks like kind of like Frankenstein. It's really kind of, it looks like a really fun movie.
There's a lot of Burton, but a lot of you
can definitely tell it's Tim Burton.
Yeah, and like I said, and where it goes, it's like it gets way darker and kind of creepy than you think it's going to.
Exactly.
I was like, oh wow, this is going to be a Disney movie? Because I was like, this is pretty creepy. And like, I thought the black and white looked good. I don't know how audiences are going to feel about it.
I think that is going to be an interesting factor when it does come out. But until then, I mean, but it does. I mean, it had to be in black and white. The original short film was in black and white. Yeah. And stylistically, I think it was absolutely
and you can definitely tell like the whole movie is very much influenced by just a love of cinema, a love of horror, Burton's sort of gothic, oeuvre, like the whole thing is all there.
Exactly, and this is really Burton this is literally Burton going back to his roots, and it really comes through.
Yeah, so, there's 26 minutes of the first two acts edited together, and now we're going to go talk to them, and you'll be able to read that on
Cinemablend
and Slashfilm, and more soon. Bye.
Thanks.